Good morning, everyone. This is Tanya. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sidegigcrafts, and today for Tea Tuesday, I'm doing embellishment with this Wednesday. So I realized that I should have, oh my goodness, I have glitter all over the stuff. You guys, I've been making cups today, and I apparently have glitter all over me because I just looked at these and I just, somehow, there's glitter on them. I thought I washed everything off. So the other day, you guys aren't going to believe this, but well, you should, because I'm telling you, and I'm not going to fib, you know, I'm pretty honest about these things. I texted my sister-in-law, Michelle. Many of you know her from Ruse. What is your channel name, Michelle? Crafty Ruse. And we were, she's my sister-in-law, and I texted her and said, hey, you know, you want to chat and craft together. Now, many of you know that her mom passed recently, was my mother-in-law, and she's been a little down and having a hard time getting her mojo back. So we decided to craft together. Within just moments, she texted me back, said FaceTimed me back and said, let's go. So she was ready, and she wanted to do some index cards. So I thought, I'll get out my index cards and do them too. So we sat, you guys, for 6 hours on FaceTime and crafted and chatted and giggled and smack talked and just all the fun that sisters do. And it was just so great to be able to visit with her and spend some time with her. And she lives so far away. I wish I could be there. But we got a lot done. So I wanted to show you the tags, the index cards that I altered and turned into tags. Now, I didn't do all this work while I was with her. We just kind of did the gluing and the chatting and the tearing and the basic index card. And I did all the sewing last night, actually. And then I added some things this morning, some buttons and some hishi beads and that fun. But I thought I'd show them to you. And yeah, so here we go. So I think I made, I don't know, 16 of them. I'll go through them fairly quickly, but did this one. And basically, I just did collaging. I had some Tim Holtz. I did some stressing around the edges and you know, some butterflies and tickets and numbers, and didn't do anything to the back. Then this morning, I added some hishi beads and some fabric strips and some buttons, and had a lot of fun making them. So these will be in my collection for when I need them for journals. And this one's got some fabric on there and an old button. I snipped off the backing of it. This one's actually a pocket. It's got some beads on there too. And a little ticket that just goes in underneath. I stamped on it. It just kind of goes in underneath that butterfly. And let's see here. Didn't do a lot more to this one. The butterfly was just so brilliant. I added the green button. I thought that was a nice touch. I added this little piece of paper and added a butterfly to it, some stamps over here, and really like that one. This one, I kind of did them in all different angles. I put tabs on each one of them and did them at different ways. That this one, the tabs on this side, this one, the tabs on this side, this one is a fabric tab. They're all different. This is an old quilt that was cut up. Some tickets and some buttons, some more hishi beads, some more of that quilt. I put a little hummingbird up there. So I'm trying to build up my stash so that when I make things, I have things ready. So it's not all, you know, if you do it all at once, you've got them prepared and ready to go. It's just so much easier to put a creation together, and especially with journaling, if you have some of these parts already done, you don't have to get into those fine details later on and just make one at a time. It takes so much effort and so much time that way. Oops, we'll leave that there. So this one I did that, and we've got the rice paper, which is fun texturally. And then we've got stamps and buttons, some more of that quilt, and some hishi beads to match. I love the colors on this one. Got a pretty pink one. Put some fabric back here, put some hishi beads to match on a little bulb pin, some buttons, put a big focal point there. Some more blue. This one's got some ticking looking paper on it. And I had done some belly band strips where I had sewn a bunch of pieces together. So this one was actually sewn, the papers were sewn first, and then I added them onto here and then sewed around. Got some more fabric and some beads, some buttons. 6 hours. 6 hours on the phone. We were both a little surprised. It was midnight by the time we hung up. We had a great time. We had a great time. You can see I used all different colors. You guys, this was a great scrap buster. By the time we were done, I was like running out. I had no scraps left pretty much. I had nothing to choose from. So I was doing like this. These were the last two that I did. And I was just running out of scraps. I didn't have any more paper. So I just had, you know, simple things left. And yeah, my bin was mostly white scraps at that point. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm about finished. I like this one too. I love all the colors that I used on there. Then the stamping in the background. I like how it turned out with all the colors. Those quilts and some more of that fabric. Used a bunch of my Tim Holtz stuff, of course. Back to my roots. When Michelle used to tease me, well, she still does, about my lack of color in my crafting sometimes. And she goes, you used a lot of color today. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. See, I can do it. And I've been using a lot of color lately, so this was fun to get back to a little bit more vintage and play around with it. So got some silk over here. This is a fabric border, the branding strip on the fabric, the selvage edge. That one was cute too. This one, I brought some green into it with the beads. A lot of fun to add some color with the Hishi beads too. You can bring out the colors that are in there. It just really, it kind of adds a little something. That one. This one I added a music. This is like a washi paper. It's like a big piece of paper and it's washi. And then I got a little washi sticker back here, a vellum sticker, I'm not sure. And then I put a little gemmy. This was a little floating thing around on my desk. I'm like, I'm just going to use it. And I just glued it on. None of the rest of them did. This was just on my desk for some reason. I don't know. It must have fell off something or out of a box. But I figured it's on my desk. Use it. And this one, got the little person right there. She's so cute. And that's it, you guys. I just wanted to share these with you. I've been embellishing them up and I thought, you know what? Today's Tuesday, but I'm gonna just show you what I embellished today, and I just had such a great time. I wanted to thank Michelle, and if you guys are friends of Michelle's already, go say hi. I know she hasn't been making videos lately. She's been a little down, so go cheer her up, send her some love, and I'll put her link in the description box as well so you can go check her out. She does amazing crafting, you guys, and she's such a sweetheart. So I know you'll love her like I do. And just have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Go give your family a hug. They deserve it. Love ya. Bye-bye.